Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you some of the crafts I've been working on while I've been laid up in bed with my torn ligament in my ankle, but I've been busy with my hands making some cool stuff and trying out some cool new toys. First, I'm going to show you this knitting machine I got. It's the Centro. I got it off Temu and it was surprisingly, I think, the real thing. And it is very simple. I don't know how to knit by hand very well, so this is very, very cool. It's just a cool toy. You can either do panels, which I'm not very good at yet, or you can do tubes and make little beanies and stuff. It's really fun. And it's got little things at the bottom to keep it stable. I've really enjoyed that. The big project I've been working on is what I've been calling my ankle blanket. Let me show you. Forgive the bounciness here. It's almost done, and I will show you how to do it if you're interested. But it uses the Bernat velvet yarn, so it's very soft, but it has its own challenges. And it's very heavy, very soft, very comfortable and cozy. So I will show you how to do this. It's kind of a granny square pattern, and I will tell you that when working with Bernat velvet yarn, you do need to knit tighter than you normally would and you need to leave a lot longer threads to weave in because they like to wiggle out because they're so soft. But it is kind of cool to work with because there's no plies to stick your needle through. It works pretty well. It works up pretty well. So I have a few more to stitch together. And I will show you, if you guys want to, how to make that if you're interested. Some other crafts I've been working on are purse making. This is a new hobby. I have absolutely no idea why this came to mind. I love purses, but I have a nice collection of nice purses. So when this came in, my husband was like, "Why? Don't you have nice purses?" I'm like, "Yeah, but this is fun and different." This was really cheap on Amazon. It is a real leather, it's a heavy duty leather, but it's soft leather purse making kit. And you sew it together. They already have the holes poked for you, and they have all of the little equipment. I think this was like 15 bucks or something. It's not lined, but you can always make a liner if you wanted to. I started to and stopped. It's got little feet at the bottom. I didn't have to sew this together. This they gave to you, but it's like a little crossbody, and it's really pretty. And then I got this one, which unfortunately did not come with instructions. So this one was a real challenge, but I would not let it defeat me. This was a lot harder, a lot more pieces to work with. You had piping to deal with. It took a lot longer and a lot longer to figure out. It's a little Birkin knockoff. Teeny tiny, adorable. It is a much nicer bag than the other one though, because it has a lot more details. And then you slide that off. Very secure when closed. Very soft leather again. And it has a pocket in here. So this one obviously did not need a liner because it's got a pocket. Nice feet at the bottom. I mean, it's very small. Pay attention to dimensions when you're looking at this stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a cute little bag. Now, these little handles are too tiny to be more than just a wrist. But really cute. If I had it to do over again, I would probably leave off these handles or find a way to make them removable and just use the crossbody function. I've got a nicer kit coming that should have instructions that's a similar pattern, hopefully a bigger version, but it's back ordered for a month, so we won't have that for a while. But anyway, and if you wanted to carry this open, you can. You just slide those in there and you just leave it open like that, so it's a little bit easier to get in and out of. But it's a cute little handbag, and it's soft. Now I tell you, it stunk when I open it. You don't have to use leather glue for any of these, which I like. You don't have to mess with any of that stuff, so you don't need, but it did stink really bad when I first took it out of the package. I don't know if that's the leather glue or what. But those are really cheap on Amazon. But I would say watch the reviews and make sure they come with instructions, because I had to use just the pictures on the listing for that, and it was extremely difficult. And I will say use a thimble, because that thread is thicker, and it's a workout getting that yarn, the thread through. Finally, I've been doing more paint by numbers. I got some cool accessories for that. Temu, I've been doing a lot of shopping, a lot of makeup stuff. I found this silicone mat for painting, and it comes with this little cup for your water. I just thought this was so cute for paint by numbers. I ordered this one, so it's going to be a little greenery. I haven't started that one, but I've got a few in progress here. Got this one, but you can see, and that one's done, but you can see what they look like. These are the simple ones. You do have to mix your paint on these, but the paint is much higher quality. This is the Paintworks brand by Dimensions. That's my favorite paint brand, but my favorite actual paintings are by Masterpiece by Numbers, because you can buy them already framed and on a canvas thing. You just have to thin the paints out a little bit better than what they come with. I believe that's the majority of my hobbies while I've been stuck healing. And sewing was not really an option because I had to get up and move around. I'm still fighting this. Oh, let me show you this dress here. Let's see if I can flip the, I'll just show you. Because I messed up something and I had to rip the waist out and flip it, and these darts came up too high. I wanted to fully line the dress top to bottom, which is a new thing. These are I need to iron or mend pile. So I've got my work cut out for me there, but sewing really wasn't an option while I was laid up because it requires getting up and moving around. My little, where is she? My little buddy here, hope you can see her. She has been super helpful in recovery. So we're dealing with a lot right now. Our water heater finally died. My husband was able to repair it many times, but this time it got into some electrical stuff. So we replaced the water heater, found out it's an electrical problem. We have an electrician coming today, hoping that solves the problem. But taking baths with water heated on the stove is challenging. So I'm looking forward to having my water heater back. It's the little things in life, you know. Okay, hang on, let me put you back. But that's what I've been up to. Let me know if you want me to show you how to make these little squares and then you sew them together. It's just a granny square pattern, but I did it with the velvet yarn, and I will say work with a smaller hook and tighter crochet than you're used to. Leave a lot of room, a lot of tail to weave it in nice and tight, because it does like to wiggle out, but otherwise it makes a very soft blanket. So if you want to see any of this stuff in more detail, let me know and I'd be happy to show you. Otherwise, let me know what you're up to. What crafts are you doing? I'm off to go study because I'm live streaming on my other channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Sabbath, how God created the Sabbath. We're going to be working through the Bible verse by verse together on Thursdays and Sundays. Thursday nights at 8:30 Eastern PM. And on Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern PM. I'm videoing my Sunday school class. We're live streaming there. And then on Thursday nights, I live stream from my office here, so we can get through the Bible together. It's going to take some time, but very few people have studied verse by verse through the Bible. Some have read through the Bible, but very few have studied verse by verse in depth. So come hang out with me there. That's YouTube at Graceful Answers. Look for me there, Graceful Answers on YouTube, and join us tonight at 8:30 for a quick discussion on Sabbath, and I'll see you there.